There's a picture of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry with their children on Halloween trick-or-treating, but a lot of people are turning around and saying this picture is sus AF and totally fake. Is it though? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness. Yeah, this picture is proper doing the rounds on Twitter at the moment, and so I'm going to show you what's being reported and what people are saying on Twitter, and you guys can decide and comment below if you think this picture is fake or not. So what the deuce is going on? Well, let's jump into this, shall we? Because yes, it is being reported off of the back of this photo going around that Megxie and Hazza took Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet trick-or-treating in Montecito. Now, it's saying that both Hazza and Megxie are seen walking with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet in their hometown of Montecito, California, that Megxie was wearing some jeans, a black t-shirt and a matching hat. It also explains that she was carrying Princess Lilibet, who was apparently dressed in a pink ensemble, whilst Prince Archie was holding hands with Hazza, who apparently was wearing a grey top, navy trousers and a black cap, with Prince Archie holding on to a pumpkin-themed basket, whilst Hazza was also carrying a container, presumably with Princess Lilibet's Halloween treats. And so this is the original picture in question, right? That was shared all over, initially Instagram and now Twitter. Looks like here, Sussex_squad. And this is the bit that we're going to zoom in here. And yeah, a lot of people are saying that this picture is fake. Now, again, I'm not going to be the one that's going to say whether it's real or fake or not. I'm going to show you the comments and you guys can decide. On top of that, I ain't even going to get into the argument or the debate as to whether Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are actually real or not. That's not what this video is about, okay, guys? But looking at this, do you think this picture is real or fake? Now, my good friend Taz, according to _Taz, do follow her on Twitter and YouTube. She's an amazing lass. Says, okay, I'm calling it. The Halloween photo isn't of them. It's a family in fancy dress pretending to be Harry and Meghan. And then we've got here at Mrs. Henry Wales saying, Prince Harry seems fine without any security. No one is attacking him. No one is stalking him. No one is crowding him. The video is about the lady and the kid in the tiger outfit. Has nothing to do with Harry. He's completely safe. You are welcome from America. You can dismiss all those silly lawsuits about him being in danger. And the reason why I'm reading this particular tweet is the simple fact of, well, hang on a minute. Let's think about this logically, just from, what's in my head right now. If this is Hazza and Megxie with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, then Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales actually makes a really, really good point. Where are their security, right? Where's their security? Just asking for a friend, right, guys? And then another good friend, Megan's Mole, if you're not following her on Twitter and YouTube, do so right now, says, did Megxie suddenly grow a big booty or did she shove a moon bump down the back of her pants? LOL. And then she says, not them. According to Taz, says, she's really slim now, petite, and there's no way Harry has a thick neck like that. I honestly think it's a fancy dress costume. So let's go back here, right? Yes, we do know, looking at more recent pictures, that Megxie has lost weight. She has now a slimmer frame that seems to be a little bit more slimmer than the lady in this picture here, whoever that may be, Megxie or otherwise, right? And yeah, when you look at this person here that's reported to be Hazza, yeah, the neck is a little bit on the thick side. So I would certainly agree with Taz in that respect, right? And then moving on to at Chris_Dida says, nah, this is another family and their costume is, quote, the Sussexes. That would make more sense than they just drag in a stuffed toy to pass as Invisibet, right? And so we do have, you know, people famous and non-famous that do dress up as other famous people, right? It's a thing. It happens. So maybe a couple in Montecito had a really, really good sense of humour and thought, do you know what? For Halloween, we're going to dress up as Hazza and Megzi. It could be possible, right? It could be possible. Now, this is a joke that I thought was really funny. Campbell_G_R says, and their clothes ain't wrinkled. Which is true, right? The clothes do not seem to be wrinkled at all. Right, guys? It just doesn't. So, yeah, maybe, right? Maybe it may not be them. At I am Metex says, all that money she pays WME and all she gets is this. Hashtag Markle clowns. Hashtag Harry and Meghan have a joke. Because, yeah, if this is a PR stunt from Hazza and Megzi, Megzi in particular, and all they get from WME is this strange, grainy photo of potentially them with their children. WME can certainly do better, don't you think, guys? Don't you think? Dawn Martinez says, you know, it was Halloween. Maybe it was a family masquerading as the Harkles. So this was something I was seeing time and time again on Twitter, guys. This rationale that, do you know what? This ain't Hazza and Megzi with the children. This is just two random people, a couple from Montecito, dressing up as Hazza and Megzi with their children. It could be, right? Because, I mean, again, going back to it, we don't see their faces. We don't see their faces. So how do we know for definite that this is Hazza, Megzi and the children, right? Again, I'm not saying that this photo's fake. I'm just pointing out, well, hang on a minute. We don't see their faces. How do we know it's actually them, right? How does the Daily Mail know that it's Hazza and Megzi? You see where I'm coming from, guys? Moving on to UK media supported injured veteran says, personally, if I was on a family outing, the last thing I'd think of was taking a picture of our butts. I saw that and I laughed out laughing because I was like, well, yeah. I mean, if I'm on a family outing, let's say I've got a partner and I've got children, right? And I'm going trick-or-treating with my family. The photo that I would want is from the front, not from behind, because we'd all be dressed up and we'd all be like in monster outfits or whatever, right? We'd be taking pictures from the front, not from the back. Like, there's enough going on in the back. There's better things going on in the front. Do you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Aussie chick, kind of echoing what Taz said earlier on, saying this female is not skinny enough to be Meghan Markle. She never wears that style of jeans either. More insufferable insult to our intelligence. Trying to make out, according to her, that this is Hazza and Megzi is like an insult to her intelligence, is what this person is saying, if that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, I've not seen Megzi in this style of jeans before. So again, yeah, this Aussie chick does have a good point. And then, you know, underneath that particular tweet, Wills at 9070 says, the female in this photo is too well dressed. Too many creased outfits recently from Megzi. Again, a lot of people repeating this criticism of, well, this can't be Megzi because whoever that chick is in the photo, her clothes aren't creased. It's a good point. Diana Cudds saying the butt on her is totally not Meghan's. This is us superfan saying hairball is too clean. Usually he's a horrible sweaty mess. And so, yeah, a lot of people are saying this ain't Hazza and Megzi for these particular reasons. Aussie chick, a joke here. Not a Zempic enough. Ooh. And LL at Leon's LW has a really, really good point, saying, amazing that no one gets real pictures of these clowns when the whole world has cameras in their pockets. And yeah, I absolutely agree with LL, because let's put it this way. This is a really grainy, not that sharp, not that good quality of a picture, right, that's being taken. And I don't know about you guys, but I have like an iPhone. A lot of you guys out there may have iPhones. You may have Android, Samsung, Google. Either way, the pictures on our phones, in terms of the camera quality on our phones, much better than that. Someone has, as far as I'm concerned, very much a Jurassic Park era phone, because our phones can take better quality pictures than that. I mean, come on, right? It's too grainy. It's way, way too grainy. But this is the thing, right? Is it actually them? Because there was this 4th of July picture that was released earlier on this year of Megxie and Hazza with their children. And here it's much more clean, much more clearer. You can see them. You know it's them. You know it's Hazza and Megxie, right? So is this really a picture of Hazza and Megxie, guys? Well, you know what? I'll leave that for you guys to decide. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about this picture, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this, because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.